Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuhu. Dear brothers and sisters, today inshallah we are going to see the translation, the small commentary along with the recitation of Surah Ikhlaas or Surah Tawheed. Bismillahi wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillahi al-Kareem wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa man tabi'ahum bi lisanin ila yawmiddin. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma rabbi zidni subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, we begin. Kul. Say, O Prophet, Wallah, He is Allah, Ahad, the One. He is Allah, the One. Say, O Prophet, He is Allah, the One. Allahu Samad. Allah is absolute, or Allah is sufficient for His creatures' needs. Lam Yalid. He neither begets, that is giving birth. He neither gives birth. Walam yulad. Nor he is begotten, or neither he is given birth. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And there is not lahu for him, kufuwan, any similarity, similar, or rival, or equal. You can have all these three translations. Ahad, anyone. There is not for him any one who is similar to him. There is none who is similar to him. Say, O Prophet, He is Allah, the One. Allah is sufficient for His creatures' needs. He neither gives birth nor he is given birth, and there is no one who is similar to him or in comparison with him. Before getting into the surah, I just want to give a small explanation on two words, Makki Surah and Madani Surah. A Makki Surah is the one which has been revealed in Makkah to the Prophet, and the Madani Surah is the one which has been revealed in Medina to the Prophet. There is a contentious issue or a difference in opinion between the Mufassirs and various scholars with regards to whether this surah, Surah Ikhlaas, is a Makki Surah or a Madani Surah. The opinion of those who claim that it is a Makki Surah say that there was a group of people who came to the Prophet asking about, inquiring about who is Allah and what is he made up of, whether he holds any treasure or what is his lineage and whom he has inherited from and whom is going to inherit him, and all these questions. And the one who claims, those who claim that it is a Makki Surah, they say this were the Arab pagans who have inquired about this. Those who claim that it is a Madani Surah, they say this was an inquiry from the Jewish people who were claiming that the description was there in Torah, and they wanted to compare it with the description which was given in Torah, for which this surah was revealed. Now Allah, in reply to these questions, Allah asked the Prophet ﷺ to do the dawah. That is, say, O Prophet, He is Allah. He is Allah. The word Allah is a Lafzul Jalaliya, a very highly esteemed word, which cannot be assigned to anybody else except to Allah, and which He Himself has assigned to Himself. And the word Ahad, for that matter, the one, is also a unique word, which cannot be assigned to anybody apart from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is one of the unique attributes, we can say, and this word is different from the normal word which is used wahid for one, because it negates any other number that could be assigned. Wahid can, although it declares one, there could be other numbers which can be assigned. So Ahad is one unique word which negates the one and the only one. You can say it is one and only one. So such a unique word, a unique attribute is given to Allah. And the whole surah is said to describe this word Ahad, the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu Samad has different meanings. It has the meaning of, say, absolute. It has time, you can say it is, Allah doesn't have time boundness. He is timeless. But the more correct explanation for this word is Allah doesn't need anybody or any person, and He is sufficient for His creatures' needs, and all the creatures turn to Him for need, and there is nothing in comparison to Him when it comes to need. Lam yalid wa lam yulad, and He neither gives birth nor He's the father of none, and He neither begotten, He is the son of none. So He doesn't have a beginning and doesn't have an end. And this refutes the claim of the Christians and Jews, who claim that Allah has begotten a son. And this again is an explanation for the oneness of Allah. When there is one, there is no one, either a son or a father or a mother, who can be compared, who is equal to Him. This comes to the last sentence, which again says the oneness, which again explains the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which again says kufuwan. Kufuwan, the word, is no rival, no equal, none similar, and all those things. Again, it is an explanation for the oneness or the Ahad. There is no one who is similar to Him. This again refutes all types of shirk in the attributes, shirk in the worship, or the rububiyyat, for that matter. So this surah again is called Surah Ikhlaas because it comes from the root word khalasa, which is sincerity, exclusivity. Ikhlaas being sincerity and exclusivity, and it is how the worship should be, how the declaration should be. It should be very sincere, and it should have an worship absolutely exclusive to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and not to anyone else. So this surah refutes any form of shirk which or making any ilah, making the wealth as ilah, making our vain desires as ilah, or any form of living, non-living things as ilah. It refutes all this having ilah of all these things. There was a small narration or a hadith during Prophet ﷺ's time, when a Sahabi came to Prophet who said to the Prophet that he loves this Surah Al-Ikhlaas absolutely, and he sincerely follows the Surah Al-Ikhlaas, and and he lives by Surah Ikhlaas. So for which the Prophet said, this is sufficient for the Sahabi to attain Jannah. His love itself is sufficient for him to attain Jannah. And this surah, along with the following two surahs, the Mu'additain, the two surahs, Surah Nas and Surah Falaq, which are sufficient. The Prophet has said it is sufficient for the slave to safeguard him from all types of evil. And Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has said that this surah is 1/3 of Quran. Reciting the surah 3 times will be as good as reciting the entire Quran. No shortcuts meant, but such is the power of this surah. Inshallah, let us have this Tawheed, the oneness, live as Tawheed, and pray Allah to protect us from all forms of shirk and to establish the Tawheed and oneness with all sincerity, and pray Allah to forgive all our sins, and to grant us the highest of paradise, the Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Subhanallah wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun alal mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.